Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back for another announcement video. Unlike yesterday's video, this one will actually be about my current projects and possible future projects and all that jazz. So you might be a little more interested in this video than yesterday's. So basically I'm just going to go through my current projects and then talk about some, future aspirations I might want to embark on and stuff like that. First of all, Lolo 1 finished Tuesday. I thought that project went pretty well, about 10 videos. That's about what I expected. And a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy it. I'm glad. I'm glad the project went over so well with you guys. Because I do admit it was kind of an obscure choice, and, that kind of game genre can get boring over time, which is why I'm kind of concerned about doing Lolo 2 next, but I mean, I was going to do it eventually, and I have nothing else really that planned for this moment, so I think I'll just go ahead and do Lolo 2, get that out of the way, and then after that I might actually do something else, because I'm probably not going to do Lolo 3 until it comes out on Virtual Console. I'm not sure when and if it ever will, but if it gets like next year and it's still not out yet, I might go ahead and just do that on like an emulator or something. But I don't know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I am doing Lolo 2 next. I'm going to start that project Monday. I know I said it would probably be either Monday or this week, like yesterday, but I decided to change my schedule a little bit since I had these announcements I had to make. So yeah, Lolo 2 will start Monday. Lolo 2 is a little bit longer than Lolo 1. And since it's generally a little more difficult, it'll probably take me a few more videos than 10, so maybe 12 or 13. I don't know for sure. It really depends. So I really hope you guys enjoy that, especially since I just gave out a dish of Lolo, and hopefully you don't get, like, Lolo'd out or anything. Next I'll talk about Mario Party 5. That's going pretty well. 3 boards done, 4 to go. Then I have all the extras to cover. The last board is going to be posted on November 28th, and that is the same week as Thanksgiving. There aren't going to be very many complications with that. I'm meeting with my family on Thursday, and then I'll have Friday to film, and then I can just upload them on Saturday like normal, so that won't be a problem. But I'm just letting you guys know that's when the main boards will be over. But that's really not it, because I still have like I have to cover story mode, some of the extras and bonus mode. Probably have to cover super dual mode to some extent. So there are quite a few features I need to cover. So that project could be going on till like maybe the second week of December. So we still have quite a bit of Mario Party 5 left. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, I'm having a lot more fun than I thought I would with the game. But still, like, it can get kind of, tiresome, especially with the way I have to record these boards. But hopefully when I move on to the extras, it won't be that strenuous. But that's enough about Mario Party 5. I hope you guys continue to enjoy that. Next, I'm going to talk about some future projects, the most of which I'm going to keep secret. But basically, I have 3 ideas for some future projects. First, I have kind of another like short series like Lolo I want to cover to some extent. And I'm thinking about doing one game of it after Lolo 2. And like Lolo, it's not going to be too many videos. And if things go well, I might go ahead and do like the second game in the series right after that, just like I did with Lolo, but I'm not really sure. It really depends on how far I am with Mario Party 5 and if there's like something else I might want to cover. It just really depends. I'm not going to reveal what the game is, but I will say that it's probably a little more interesting than Lolo. Maybe not as hard, but it's definitely more well known. So that's all I'm really going to say about it. And then, since I have a short Let's Play planned, I definitely have a long Let's Play planned. I don't know if I mentioned this yet in my blog or not. Well, actually I did, but like before my last entry anyways. But I do have some more plans to do a very long game very soon. And when I say long game, I'm saying like possible Path of Radiance length. But like Path of Radiance, it's going to be like, I'm going to upload more than like one part whenever I update, so it's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be doing this game forever, or for like a third of a year, or anything like that, so don't worry about that. I'm going to try to structure the videos so I'm not doing the game forever, but definitely so it goes by kind of quickly. I'm not going to give you any information about this game either. I've thought about actually starting it in December, but from the looks of things, I don't know. It might not even begin until January 2010. I don't really know. And there's a few other things I want to keep in mind before doing this Let's Play. So just bear with me. Haven't really completely decided this. The last project I have in mind is another replay project. If you have been keeping track, I only have 2 replays I said I was going to do left. My replay of Kirby Super Star and my replay of Yoshi's Island. Now, I get kind of excited because a few weeks ago, they said they were going to release Kirby Super Star on the Virtual Console. Of course, it did release in Japan, but there's like no information about it yet for the United States yet, so it could still be like several months before the game actually comes out, so that might actually not happen for a while. It really depends. I thought I was either going to do it like whenever it came out on Virtual Console, or I would probably do it over Christmas break of this year. I haven't quite decided that yet, but I've actually been considering something else. For Yoshi's Island, now, while I don't have anything to play Super NES games at my college, I do have something that allows me to play Game Boy Advance games. Now, I don't know if any of you guys get what I'm talking about here, but as you know, there's actually a remake, maybe not really a remake, kind of like an addition for the Game Boy Advance, Super Mario Advance 3, Yoshi's Island. That game is basically Yoshi's Island, but it has like 6 more levels, 6 more hidden levels. So it's essentially the same game, just with more content. And since I have something to play Game Boy Advance games here, I was thinking that maybe I could do that game instead. Like I could do that game so I, still cover my original walkthrough, but I have some extra content for it as well. I'm not completely sure about that yet. But if you guys actually like that idea, feel free to mention so in the comments, and I'll definitely consider it more. I can't believe I never actually thought of that before. But yeah, definitely give me your opinion on that. And then I can always hold Kirby Super Star in December during my Christmas break. And then in January I can start that big project. And then I might just have a few like small projects until I get to that point before Christmas break anyways. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about all that stuff. I'd really appreciate the feedback. And as far as that goes, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Hope I didn't take too much of your time. I thought I was pretty generous, but yeah, you never know. You guys can only listen to me for so long. But yeah, thanks for your attention, and thanks for your interest in this video, I guess. Later, guys.